as speculation surrounding the Boston Celtics' potential pursuit of Mitchell Robinson, the young and talented center currently playing for the New York Knicks, come at a pivotal moment for the franchise. The Celtics have been a competitive team in the Eastern Conference, consistently reaching the playoffs in recent years. However, the quest for an NBA championship has eluded them since 2008, and the pressure is mounting for management to make strategic moves that will elevate the team to championship contention. Mitchell Robinson's arrival in Boston would represent a significant shift in the team's dynamics. The Celtics are known for their strong defensive identity, and adding a player like Robinson, who excels in rim protection and rebounding, could enhance this aspect exponentially. His ability to alter shots and secure boards would provide the Celtics with a formidable presence in the paint, complementing their perimeter-oriented offensive style. This could potentially allow for more aggressive defensive schemes, knowing that a shot-blocking specialist is patrolling the paint. The negotiation context is also influenced by the current landscape of the NBA. Many teams are looking to bolster their rosters, and the center position has become increasingly important in the modern game, with teams prioritizing spacing and versatility. Robinson's unique skill set makes him a highly sought-after commodity. The Celtics, recognizing this trend, may see Robinson as the missing piece to their championship puzzle. Furthermore, the Knicks have recently undergone a transition, and their management might be open to exploring trades that can reshape their roster. This creates a window of opportunity for the Celtics to engage in discussions. The timing of this speculation is crucial, as the NBA offseason brings about various changes and adjustments, and teams are actively assessing their needs and potential acquisitions. The Celtics front office has a history of making bold moves, and pursuing a player like Robinson aligns with their strategy of acquiring young talent with high upside. While the franchise has a core of established stars, the integration of a dynamic center could provide the necessary depth and versatility to compete against the top teams in the league. The Celtics management understands that securing a player of Robinson's caliber can not only improve their chances this season, but also set them up for sustained success in the future. As discussions unfold, the Celtics will need to weigh various factors, including the potential cost of acquiring Robinson and how it fits within their long-term vision. Will they be willing to part with young assets or draft picks to secure his services? The negotiation could involve multiple players or financial considerations, making it a complex yet intriguing situation. In conclusion, the context of the negotiation for Mitchell Robinson highlights the Celtics' ambition to return to championship glory. The combination of a talented roster, the opportunity presented by the Knicks' willingness to engage in trades, and the strategic fit Robinson offers creates an exciting narrative that could shape the future of the franchise as fans eagerly await developments. The potential acquisition of Robinson stands as a testament to the Celtics' ongoing commitment to building a championship-caliber team in the ever-evolving landscape of the NBA. Mitchell Robinson, a 7-foot center with an impressive wingspan, has quickly established himself as one of the most promising young big men in the NBA. Drafted by the New York Knicks in the second round of the 2018 NBA Draft, Robinson has made a name for himself with his extraordinary athleticism, defensive prowess, and ability to score efficiently around the basket. As the Celtics consider making a substantial investment in Robinson, it's vital to delve into what makes him such an appealing target. One of Robinson's standout attributes is his shot-blocking ability. He has consistently ranked among the league leaders in blocks per game, showcasing his knack for altering opponents' shots and protecting the rim. This skill is invaluable in today's NBA, where teams often rely on driving to the basket or shooting from beyond the arc. Robinson's presence in the paint could deter opposing players, allowing the Celtics to adopt a more aggressive defensive strategy without fearing the consequences of leaving the perimeter vulnerable. In addition to his defensive capabilities, Robinson is an efficient scorer. He primarily does his damage in the paint, utilizing his size and athleticism to finish off lobs and put back attempts. His shooting percentage is among the highest for centers in the league, as he capitalizes on high percentage opportunities created by his teammates. This efficiency makes him an ideal fit for the Celtics offense, which often emphasizes ball movement and creating open shots. With playmakers like Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart, Robinson could thrive as a lob threat, creating a dynamic pick-and-roll option that would keep opposing defenses on their toes. Moreover, Robinson's youth is a significant factor in his appeal. At just 25 years old, he has plenty of room for growth and development. While he has already shown flashes of brilliance, there's a consensus that his best basketball is still ahead of him. The Celtics, known for their emphasis on player development, could provide the perfect environment for Robinson to refine his skills, particularly in areas such as free throw shooting and post moves. If he can expand his game beyond the paint, he could become a more versatile offensive weapon, further enhancing his value to the team. However, it's essential to consider Robinson's injury history. He has faced some challenges with injuries during his career, which could raise concerns for the Celtics management when contemplating a long-term investment. The franchise will need to conduct thorough evaluations and assessments to ensure that they are making a wise decision. If they can mitigate the risks associated with his health, the potential rewards could outweigh these concerns. Lastly, Robinson's character and work ethic are also vital components of his profile. Reports from teammates and coaches highlight his determination to improve and his positive attitude both on and off the court. This fits well with the Celtics culture, which values hard work, teamwork, and a commitment to winning. Bringing in a player who embodies these qualities could further strengthen the team's chemistry and drive towards success. In summary, Mitchell Robinson's profile as a player reveals a combination of elite defensive skills, offensive efficiency, and significant potential for growth. As the Boston Celtics weigh the prospect of acquiring him, they must consider how his unique attributes align with their goals and vision. If they can successfully navigate the complexities of the negotiation and secure his services, Robinson could become a cornerstone of the franchise's future and a pivotal piece in their quest for an NBA championship. The potential acquisition of Mitchell Robinson by the Boston Celtics brings to the forefront several financial considerations that could significantly impact the franchise's payroll structure and long-term strategy. As a player with a promising future, Robinson is likely to command a substantial salary, particularly if he enters the free agency market or if the Celtics pursue a trade that involves significant assets. Understanding the financial implications of such a move is crucial for the Celtics management as they navigate their roster construction and salary cap. First and foremost, the Celtics must evaluate Robinson's current contract situation with the New York Knicks. As of now, Robinson is on a rookie-scale contract, which means his current salary is relatively modest compared to his potential market value. However, with the salary cap in the NBA continually rising, Robinson's value is expected to increase significantly in the coming years. The Celtics will need to consider whether they are willing to commit to a long-term deal that reflects Robinson's projected market worth. This could mean allocating a significant portion of their salary cap to secure his services, which could have ramifications on their ability to retain or acquire other players. Additionally, the Celtics' financial landscape is influenced by their existing roster. The team has several high-profile players, including Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, whose contracts are among the highest in the league. Integrating Robinson into this mix could require the Celtics to make difficult decisions regarding their current roster. They may need to trade away key players or absorb less favorable contracts to create the necessary cap space to accommodate Robinson's salary. The potential for such transitions could affect team chemistry and dynamics, as well as the overall competitiveness of the roster in the short term. Moreover, the Celtics must also factor in the luxury tax implications. If the franchise exceeds the salary cap threshold, they may face financial penalties that could impact their ability to make future moves. The luxury tax is designed to encourage competitive balance in the league but can be a double-edged sword for teams that want to maintain a deep and talented roster. The Celtics management will need to weigh the risks of entering luxury tax territory against the potential benefits of acquiring a player with Robinson's talent. It is also worth considering the broader economic landscape of the NBA and how it might affect the Celtics' financial decisions. The league's revenue streams, including television deals and merchandise sales, have been on the rise, leading to increased salary caps in recent years. However, fluctuations in the economy, particularly in the wake of global events, could lead to uncertainty in revenue projections. The Celtics need to remain vigilant in understanding these dynamics to ensure they are making financially sound decisions that align with their long-term vision. Lastly, the Celtics' commitment to investing in young talent like Robinson reflects a broader trend in the NBA where teams are increasingly looking to build through the draft and develop homegrown players. While this approach can be financially prudent, it requires a balanced strategy that acknowledges the risks associated with player development and the potential for injuries or underperformance. The Celtics must be prepared to navigate the complexities of player contracts and salary cap management to ensure they can sustain a competitive roster in the years to come. In conclusion, the financial implications of pursuing Mitchell Robinson are multifaceted and require careful consideration by the Boston Celtics management, balancing the short-term costs with long-term benefits, while navigating the intricacies of salary cap dynamics and team composition, will be crucial as the franchise looks to solidify its position as a championship contender. With the right strategy in place, the Celtics could leverage Robinson's talents to create a more formidable team capable of competing at the highest level in the NBA. As the Boston Celtics explore the possibility of acquiring Mitchell Robinson from the New York Knicks, they must navigate a competitive landscape filled with other teams also vying for the young center's services. The dynamics of the NBA trade market can be complex, and the Celtics will need to be strategic in their approach to secure Robinson amidst interest from various franchises. Firstly, the demand for quality big men in the NBA has surged in recent years. Teams are increasingly recognizing the importance of having a dominant center who can protect the rim, rebound, and finish effectively round the basket. This has led to a heightened interest in players like Robinson, especially given his age, skill set, and potential for growth. Several teams that are either in need of a center or looking to bolster their front court may see Robinson as an ideal fit. The Celtics will face stiff competition from these franchises, which could drive up his trade value and complicate negotiations. Key contenders for Robinson's services might include teams that are either rebuilding or looking to make a push for the playoffs. For instance, franchises like the Chicago Bulls, Portland Trail Blazers, or even the Oklahoma City Thunder could be interested in Robinson, depending on their current trajectories and roster needs. Each of these teams may have different assets to offer the Knicks, whether in the form of young players, draft picks, or established veterans. The Celtics will need to assess their own resources and determine how they can present the most attractive package to the Knicks. Moreover, the timing of the negotiations is crucial. The NBA has specific windows for trades and free agency, and the Celtics must be proactive in making their interests known before rival teams ramp up their efforts. Being the first team to engage with the Knicks or to present a compelling offer could provide the Celtics with a significant advantage. Conversely, waiting too long could allow other teams to swoop in and secure a deal, leaving the Celtics scrambling for alternatives. Additionally, the Celtics will need to consider the Knicks' position in the negotiation process. If the Knicks are not actively seeking to trade Robinson and view him as a core piece for their future, it could limit the Celtics' options. The Knicks might be inclined to hold out for a better offer or to see how the upcoming season unfolds before making any decisions about Robinson's future. This uncertainty could work to the advantage of other teams that are willing to take on more risk or provide a more enticing package. The Celtics should also be mindful of the potential for bidding wars as teams become increasingly desperate to secure a center of Robinson's caliber. The stakes can rise quickly. The Celtics must be prepared to act decisively and remain within their financial parameters to avoid overextending themselves in a bidding war. This requires a clear understanding of their own valuation of Robinson and a willingness to walk away from negotiations if the price becomes too steep. Lastly, building relationships and leveraging connections within the league can play a pivotal role in the Celtics' pursuit of Robinson. Engaging in discussions with other executives and coaches may provide valuable insights into the Knicks' mindset and help the Celtics craft a more appealing offer. Establishing a reputation as a fair and collaborative trade partner can also facilitate smoother negotiations. In summary, the competitive landscape surrounding Mitchell Robinson underscores the complexities the Boston Celtics will face as they pursue his acquisition. With various teams expressing interest, the Celtics must employ a strategic approach that highlights their strengths while navigating the intricacies of trade negotiations. By acting decisively and presenting a compelling case for Robinson's fit within their roster, the Celtics could position themselves as the frontrunners in the race to secure this promising young center. The speculation surrounding the potential acquisition of Mitchell Robinson has ignited a wave of excitement and anticipation among the Boston Celtics fanbase. As one of the most storied franchises in NBA history, the Celtics have a passionate and dedicated following that closely follows the team's every move. Particularly when it comes to roster changes, the prospect of bringing in a dynamic player like Robinson could significantly impact fan expectations and the overall narrative surrounding the team's pursuit of a championship. Firstly, Fans are likely to view Robinson as a potential game changer for the Celtics. His unique skill set, particularly his shot-blocking ability and offensive efficiency, aligns with the team's needs and could address some of the shortcomings that have hindered their playoff success in recent years, given that the Celtics have consistently been competitive but have struggled to make deep playoff runs. The addition of a young, talented center could provide the necessary boost to elevate the team to championship contention. Fans will be eager to see how Robinson's presence could transform the team's defensive strategies and create new offensive opportunities. Moreover, the excitement surrounding a potential trade for Robinson reflects the broader desire among the fan base for the Celtics to make bold moves that signal their commitment to winning. The franchise has a rich history of success, and fans expect management to take calculated risks to secure top-tier talent. If the Celtics can successfully acquire Robinson, it would demonstrate their willingness to invest in the future and to pursue a championship aggressively. This kind of move could reignite hope and enthusiasm among fans who yearn for another banner to be raised in the TD Garden. However, with great expectations come the realities of the NBA. Fans are aware that player acquisitions do not automatically guarantee success. The Celtics management will need to ensure that Robinson fits seamlessly within the existing roster and that any necessary adjustments are made to maximize his impact. If the acquisition leads to growing pains or if Robinson does not perform at the expected level, there could be disappointment and frustration among fans. Therefore, it is essential for the franchise to manage expectations while simultaneously fostering enthusiasm about the potential of a new player. Additionally, the Celtics fan base is known for its high standards and critical eye. Any decision made by the front office will be scrutinized, and fans will have their own opinions about the merits of acquiring Robinson. Discussions on social media and fan forums will likely reflect a mix of excitement and caution as supporters weigh the potential benefits against the risks involved. Engaging with the fan base through transparent communication about the team's vision and strategy can help mitigate any backlash if things do not go according to plan. Ultimately, the Celtics must be prepared for the heightened expectations that accompany a player acquisition of Robinson's caliber. The franchise's commitment to winning and the desire to return to championship glory are palpable among fans, and any moves made in pursuit of that goal will be met with enthusiasm. The Celtics management will need to remain focused on building a competitive roster, while also acknowledging the hopes and desires of their passionate fan base. In conclusion, the potential addition of Mitchell Robinson carries significant implications for the Boston Celtics, particularly in terms of fan expectations. The excitement surrounding this speculation speaks to the franchise's storied legacy and the aspiration of its supporters. By successfully navigating the complexities of the trade market and securing Robinson's services, the Celtics could not only strengthen their roster, but also reignite the fervor of their fan base, setting the stage for a thrilling pursuit of an NBA championship.